Hello.
Who's this mystery voice I have with me?
This is Frankie Gianetto out
Oh,
of
the
Philadelphia.
man, the mystery. I hear good things.
I'm okay.
We've got Vibes up versus Illusion.
Yep.
Vibes trying very hard to coerce me into playing No Sting with them, but alas.
Yeah, this
They
was
failed.
your foam team earlier. So.
Correct. So let's hope I get all the names right. Oh, we're seeing some posturing across the court. We've got some all in good fun attitude. Love to see it. Nice throw coming in, just short from Vibes. We're going to have Illusion on the return here. An excellent catch. And Vibes on the return, 4 balls. I suspect they'll probably throw 2 here. And they do.
Did Vibes play Illusion in foam round robin or foam playoffs earlier?
You know, we were supposed to, and then they pulled an upset against Onyx, I believe. So we just barely missed having a 3rd place game against them.
Okay. So
we did not. Big fans. First time game. Nice attempt by Luann. She's always ready to look for those catches after she makes a throw. Excellent double shots. And it's still going to be on Vibes with player advantage here. Nice little pre-throw here by Illusion. Does not quite connect, but definitely throws off some timing. Illusion coming up to the line. Opt to throw 2 balls on their left wing. Does not connect. Oh, and just off the block into the stomach there, and that makes it a 4v1, 5v1 for Vibes. And a great catch to close it out.
It's a pretty good first game.
I would say so, yeah. For a little bit of a new roster there, Vibes was already sort of a mishmash of players. And then even picking up some additional players for No Sting that weren't with them in foam, I'd say they're looking pretty together.
This is a new roster for Illusion, too. Definitely year over year. This is a different team than they had last year. I know Bidlock and Snellinger and Kaiser have been on their team for a while, but I think everyone else has only played with them a couple times before. This is their first time.
Amazing. I'll be interested to see if they keep the roster going or if it's just a Tucson special.
Yeah, I think this is their set team for this year.
Nice.
So good time to build chemistry here on stream for us.
Definitely. Good to see. We'll have some teams studying the tape to get a look at what the new Illusion looks like for this season. They're coming up to the line. Ball advantage on a hit. Very nicely placed hit. Right off the legs. And the follow-up comes just short. It's going to be on Vibes to return. 4-ball advantage. That poor pylon suffering all day today. And that's something I've seen a lot from Vibes, sort of in contrast to the other teams, is they love throwing 2 balls on a 4-ball play.
Yeah, especially early on in the game when you think you'd kind of rely on your solos and hold 3 balls on defense, but it worked for them last point. So.
Nice movement, getting those laterals. Vibes on the return. All 5 players approaching the line. An excellent attempt at recovering that, but not quite successful. Oh, and a great recovery on that catch. Falls out of bounds, but the catch is good.
A great follow, too, from Vibes. That was a cool play.
Yeah, the coverage is very important. I know definitely one of my biggest pet peeves as a player is watching a catch happen when you could be preventing it.
It's just so cool, though. Like, they make that play. It's fun to watch.
Get stuck in the moment. And It is on Illusion. Throw coming out of center. Coming up short. I've noticed a lot of the teams coming out of foam and into no sting have been turfing the balls more. Do you find that that is an adjustment?
Yeah, I think obviously people are more tired, so having trouble controlling the ball. There's a different weight to the ball, so there's a lot of variables going into it. I think too, just like mentally at this point, we've kind of been all in. I mean, Illusion went on a deep finals run. I think Vibe went pretty far as well.
Yeah,
so
they got a 4th place.
sometimes it's hard to like lock in and focus halfway through your second round robin of the day.
Oh, and like a great decision there just to pull it in at the end. Knowing when not to reach is a skill all on its own.
I think it's also a more catchable ball, so some people are afraid to throw right on target.
Yeah, I could see that too. Better to throw short than in the box. We've been saying that quite a bit today. Illusion coming up to the line. 2 balls thrown, 1 connecting. And I believe that's going to swing it in Illusion's favor. We've got a 4-3. Good spot, but just between the legs. Illusion taking the full steps into those fakes, those throws. Not quite connecting, but putting the momentum behind them. Good stop. And a good follow-up. Both teams doing a good job not getting sucked into the chaos there.
Yeah, both teams have been very composed this point as opposed to the last.
And
just
the
waiting
catch.
for their moment.
A beautiful catch by Luann. She has been clutching those today. Vibes coming up to the line. Ball advantage. Throw and a miss. Oh, just about. Just pops out the other side. Yeah, if you are tuning in at home, you'll notice that the halves are a lie on our timers. So that's just going to continue to keep running into the second half. USA Dodgeball does not do no blocking after the first half. We just run straight through. And a decisive finish there. Illusion on the board. Still anybody's game. We're looking at 1-1. We're about halfway through our time for this match. Illusion just getting to the balls a little bit faster off that rush, but not really doing a toss. I haven't seen a lot of pitches in women's today across both divisions. Do you find that's kind of the norm?
It's also across in opens as well. I think there's a little bit of a gap in the U.S. with how much we prioritize practicing opening rush plays.
Sure.
No, honestly, like when we come up to some of the tournaments in Canada, even like, I think, do you call it recreation? What's like the division that plays Sunday morning?
Yeah, so we'll have rec or intermediate.
Yeah, so even the intermediate divisions, like everyone there understands opening rush. They have a couple different plays, and in the U.S., like, it just doesn't happen like that. It's definitely a gap we have.
I guess if you're not under fire a lot from teams that do it, you have no reason to kind of get better at it yourself, right? And then it just ends up being a gap at the international play. I will say at the high level,
yes,
USA has got it down.
Yes, they've had to practice that, and there's been a lot of consistency there. But definitely at these tournaments, you'll see less opening rush, and also at our local leagues throughout the U.S.
I'm seeing a little bit of, ooh, a nice toe shot. Excellent snipe and a return. I'm seeing something a little bit newer in our meta where one person will run for 3 balls and swat them off to the Shager on the side of the court.
I love that. That's like my favorite opening rush play.
It is very innovative. Oh, nice. Nice 2-ball hit there.
Be interesting in a game like this. It's been so even, all 3 points. Just trying something like that to try to get an edge early.
May as well explore and keep them guessing, you know? Like the biggest part of Dodgeball success, I think, is just remaining unpredictable.
Yes, adding variety, I agree. Yeah. And both teams have called a lot too. That last point had, oh, there you go.
Oh, amazing, sliding into it. Just the ability to track from some of these players. I'm in awe. It is not a skill that I've well honed. And that's a bit of a change in the meta too. You'll notice some North American teams are starting to favor getting out of dodge, so to speak, instead of actually going for those catches. And I think the catching is getting teased out a little bit.
Makes sense, especially in foam. It's harder to catch. I definitely tell teams in no sting when they're asking for help to kind of be confident catching. It's a little easier.
Yeah, it's good to keep the reflex. It's just hard to find that balance. And that was just the weirdest disarm that I've seen all day. Coming in from the side, just some nice movement on that ball. Hit at the line, and that's going to put Illusion up in bodies. And an excellently timed counter. I think I have to give Lou my MVP for this game.
Yeah, and I think Bidlock on Illusion is getting a lot of hits too and playing really well. They're definitely the 2 this round.
Nice rush down. And that was a really good job grabbing her attention to open up for that cross.
Yeah, it was a great pump fake.
Abby going for it, a little disappointed she didn't make it, but that would have been an impressive catch.
It's always disappointing when you read the throw and track it and you can't pull it in.
Get to the right spot and it's just not quite there, or it's there and it pops out. Narrowly missing some toes. Gonna have a 2-on-1.
4 balls here.
3 very competent players on the court right now. Wow. Oh, opting to go for the catch.
That was a great throw. This is going to be a fun 1v1. It's our 2 MVPs.
No, there can be only one. Nice block, nice throw.
What do you think here? Just like take 10 throws, try to get the perfect one, go for the catch?
Well, that's the special. That's Lou's kind of bread and butter, is those clutch moment catches.
I almost prefer to throw at her when she's holding the ball. And by almost, I mean I totally prefer to throw at her when she's holding a ball.
Some players can suck it in with the ball in their hand too, and it's just not a skill. Not a skill that I have. It is definitely a skill.
About 5 minutes left in the 4th game.
Still anybody's game. Both teams playing really well. It's been a good game.
Yes, it's been a great one.
And Vibes quite a bit faster to the rush there. Oh, again, like a really good read on that toss back, but the catch doesn't quite stick.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Throw in a miss. So we can kind of see the dichotomy here. We've got Illusion opting to throw the 1 ball off of a 4-ball play. Vibes very comfortable throwing the 2.
It almost feels like Illusion wants the ability to counter more, so they're holding that defensive 3rd ball.
And if that's your comfort level, I love a good rundown.
Yeah. And they're mixing up too. They're doing backline counters, front line.
It's going to be on Vibes, coming up to the line. A great catch. Somehow her knees remain intact. Illusion coming up to the line. 2 balls thrown. There we go. We're seeing an adaptation in the meta there. Remaining unpredictable.
Kaiser on Illusion is very young, so she's still going to be able to do that for like 5 more years.
I remember when I thought my knees were impervious to damage. What a brilliant catch. There's something about a jump to the side, you know, tracking authoritative catch that just looks so good.
I always appreciate how much their bodies are moving and then just like the ball just stops.
Yeah.
It's like such a dramatic moment.
All right, Illusion still with a full roster on the court. Vibe's gonna have ball advantage. Let's see if they can turn this around. No rush for Vibes here. I mean, and it could just be their strategy to not get sucked into chaos, to kind of run that clock. Not sure what our AI is going on about on that particular one, but
I wasn't even aware we had an AI in the chat. This is fascinating.
We do, and it's been trolling the commentators pretty hard today. So you enjoy that.
We should play on a turf court, apparently.
0 out of 10 recommend. Oh, and just a wonderful catch, like with the throat.
So Kaiser's fun because her background is playing in the college league in the U.S., so she's used to playing pinch with the 8.5 balls.
NCDA?
Yes, and playing in a mostly male league, so.
Yeah, you do get good at catching. I can attest to that. My original ball type was also 8.25 rubber. Co-ed, so a lot of catching.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good catchers on the court. This has been a very impressive game. It's looking like a 2-2 soon as well. Could be interesting. We got a rubber match.
Return will be on Vibes. Now, if I'm them, I'm not going to get too close to that line.
That's a game.
Great catch. And was that a line out for the...
No, it was a live ball that hit over on the right corner, Ohalik, and then landed and hit the other corner.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sure it was live, yeah.
I saw the catch, but I missed that.
2-2, a minute left. This is fun.
All right, yeah, tight game. This one might get settled in no block.
Yeah, I don't have the standings in front of us, but this definitely has a playoff feel to it right now. There's been some teams on stream kind of playing a little less competitively.
No, they've got to be close in the seedings for sure. Great hustle, Illusion first to the line, but that toss back doesn't quite make it on targets. They will have burden to throw. On a great counter. Vibes approaching the line. Throw just in a little bit high. And no block yet. I think they forgot that the rule had been changed as well. That is something that I was commenting earlier. We do see from a lot of Americans that come up north for tournaments in Canada is they don't do that last-minute throw at the buzzer because they're so used to the balls not being split.
Yeah, that's a new rule for this season. Definitely will make that period before no blocking more fun.
Oh, out of the air. That was an absolute okay. That's the catch power up for you. Back to back. How will Vibes respond? Nice low throw, not quite at her end catch. Has every out been a catch so far?
It certainly felt like it.
Vibes is gonna have to come up to the line.
Wow.
Well,
Left corner for Illusion. 3 catches in this no block, and they've all been cool.
and I think that was a catch to finish it off. What amazing feats of athleticism from Illusion and their team of miraculous catchers.
I think that was Mira Smith making all the catches
All right.
there. There's no number on the jersey there, but I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Hopefully we're crediting you appropriately, Mira.
Yes. Hopefully someone clips it as well.
Well, up next we've got Roots versus LA Renaissance, and you're going to have Mr. Dustin Harwick, I believe, and Joey Kramer joining you for commentary on that one. So they'll be up next, and in the meantime, stay tuned to Dodgeball.live.
Thank you.